You can find me on Twitter at @HelloLourdes_ and Echo what is trending.
Man, like it's amazing. Drake, Dreezy.
Oh, is this amazing? Okay, continue.
Drake has finally released or found out, let me put it that way, that he's actually 30% Nigerian and 11% Ghanaian. You know, we'll go deep into that. We'll go deep into that. And then also, is it doctor or professor or Mr. Dominic Phoebe? You know, ninth wife. Are we asking, is it like 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with together, or like 9 with together, or like
the internet? You probably would have seen some news with a journalist from a sister station that knows here live for the next 30 minutes, and we'll catch you right after the break. Keep it locked.
Pepsodent is aware that globally, 1 in 2 children suffer from cavities. That's why by giving her Pepsodent, you're not only protecting her teeth, but also helping her grow up and thrive at every stage of her life with a healthy and confident smile, so she can succeed and achieve all of her dreams. Because every smile matters.
Welcome back to 30 Minutes right here on City TV. This is a social media show. We talk about anything and everything that's trending on social media. And just like we do it every other day, every day of the week, we are here to also talk about what's trending today on social media. And today we have some really interesting things trending on social media.
So very interesting.
Give us
now,
what's
we
trending.
over here have the privilege of knowing exactly where we're from, which villages and which tribes. Drake. All the way to the continent of West Africa. Unsurprisingly, there are percentages within Nigeria, Cameroon, Congo, and the Western Bantu. And with Nigeria, it's actually 28% of its DNA that is according to that. But with Ghana and Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire, Côte d'Ivoire, it goes for a staggering 11%. So this has been circulated in the internet. People feel like this is him low-key or subtly announcing, you know, his soon-to-come dive into Afrobeats or Afrofusion. But yes, Drake says his DNA results, and he actually asks, does this mean that I'm a Nigerian man?
Yeah, I'm a Nigerian man, like he likes to put it. But hey, I find it quite interesting because I've always wanted to understand how these things work. Do you understand? Because yes, we know that the whole transatlantic slave trade, you know, took a lot of black people out there, they intermarried and all those things. But how do you end up with the whole Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, you know, because
I think it's possibly from the records that were taken during the slave trade. So particular slave owners own a particular batch of slaves.
Okay, so
they changed their names.
I took them from Ghana, I took them from Nigeria.
Not even like that, but when they got moved to named after those houses of the slave owners. So that's why a lot of African Americans have a change in their names. They have very white names because they're named after the people that owned them or the people that they, I wouldn't like to say procreate, but were forcefully procreating with. And yeah, they probably tracked it through that. I think it's more so easier for Caucasian people because, I mean, the list just goes on, and they weren't, well, some weren't enslaved. But yeah, that's Drake sharing his DNA results from Ancestry.com. a lot of people do this, but yeah, he seems very happy. I mean, right now, it's kind of hot to be West African. Like, if you're West African, best believe that the first things that people will talk about is A, the tourism, B, the music, and C, the food.
All right. So, I mean, just for clarity's sake, this is actually his darts results. So, you know, like Nigerian 30%, Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu peoples 28%, Ivory Coast and Ghana 11%. So, I mean, Drake could qualify as a Niger man. I don't know, but I mean, we would like to keep him as a Ghanaian. You know, like, we like good things.
What, with everything that's going on with Obrafo?
Yeah, so that Obrafo will say, oh, that's my brother.
That's my brother.
Yeah,
you know, that's my brother. Let me give him
little
the
brother.
money.
So
it's
you know,
fine.
it's fine. You know, we can just let it rest. Oh boy, we'll take the 10 million.
Man, oh man. But we'd love to ask you guys, what are some of the ways in which you try to discover your identity in terms of where you've come from, whether it be your tribe, your culture, your traditions. Even in Ghana, a lot of people don't really have knowledge about their tribes or where they're from. So what ways have you found effective in terms of searching for who you really are? Because people are doing it with Ancestry.com, and I'd like to believe that Ancestry.com works for everyone, but it doesn't really work for us realistically.
I have this experience. So just recently over the weekend, I was like in my mom's hometown, and then and also, no, you're from a royal family, so you should be in there. Yeah, you should clad like in cloth. And I'm like, I didn't
funerals
know
are always
this.
everybody's awakening. When I went for my funeral, I learned so much more about my tribe. I hail from the Ashanti tribe, the Asante tribe, in case you're wondering. And my grandmother was part of a stoolhouse. She was a queen mother.
Yeah,
so I had to learn about so many protocol and traditions and what we eat, and what we do, how you dress, how you address somebody, how you approach someone, or whether you do approach them. It's very interesting to know. I think it's very important, especially as anyone really, to know who you are, where you're from, and about your family really.
Exactly,
don't you want to know character?
You'll find 100%. More about yourself, because it's very good to find more about yourself.
Man, I watched a recent interview of Ray, the singer, the British, funny Swiss Ghanaian singer Ray, and she talked about how she'd been through so much, and she advised a lot of people while she was breaking down her lyrics on the Genius.com segment that go home, because whenever you go home, you're a bit more grounded, and it puts things into perspective for you. You think you have the connection for a show
very
or two.
Important.
Take it there.
Yeah.
Anyway, about Drake's reaction. So Niger439 says, explains why he is good at music. Man. What can I say? Music and Nigerians go hand in hand.
They had to.
Of course now. Because the future, the way these celebrities are finding any African links whatsoever is pretty interesting.
Very
That's
interesting.
So true. They're literally crawling for that identity. Okechukwu says he's likely to be from Cross River State because them share boundary. Blood in them.
Yeah.
Ajwa Love says, but he's lucky he no day Nigeria night now. Like, if he did Nigeria, he no go see light for him house. And in the wise words of Techno, Nepa no bring light.
Plenty big, man.
Know that his dad is from West Africa. It is just that simple. The African says, funny thing is, if Nigerians take this test, many would discover that they're not fully Nigerian.
Oh.
I think that's just about everyone, really. We all have bits and bobs of different nations,
Yeah.
different
Let's not be overstretched.
Nigeria is a market, so they use it to chase clout, generate traffic, and maintain fame. It's Welsha. Do you know what? You cannot deny the amount of attention that falls on anyone right now if they say they're Nigerian, especially for celebrities. T-Boy Tool says Drake is about to release another album and he needs more Nigerians to stream it.
Watch out. All right.
D
Yeah.
to say about Drake reacting to his father's or a whole chunk of himself is from West Africa.
What would be Drake's Nigerian name?
I think Drake, and I think if he was Ghanaian, that off the fact that he's a mixed race.
Oh,
but was
Why you pray? Producer chill. Like
you
Drake
stop
would not be a
talking?
Nodna. No, he will be a good young
making
man.
so much
He will
noise.
be a Fanti from El.
Very hoarse voice in our ears that is literally blocking all to connect with the city. We've considered you and we have way easier ways of enjoying our content. All you have to do is head over to YouTube or better yet, you can scan the QR and voila. News, business, comment, like, and share to your loved ones, to your enemies, and to the people that you feel are relevant and irrelevant in your life. Basically, let the good word out. We'll catch you right after the break.
It's mothers. How? This opposite. What better? Is and Mama's Girls for all. Picture this. Favorite tunes at 4 p.m. for an and enjoyment for a feminine Ola Hansen Lane, Tesano, and the rate is a cool 350 Ghana cedis. It's going to be an evening of Ghanaian food, dance.
Welcome back to our second topic. Just I think recently we just had a story of but no, Prof has hacked, but this is actually his first